Norma baru bermula.
Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum, Tachihao and welcome to all the lovely audience. And today, with me, and I'm your host today. And let me introduce myself first. And my name is MUIZZUDDIN, and I will be your host tonight. And let me introduce you to you all with our wonderful panels. And first, look who we got. Mr. ASHRULL. Hi Mr. ASHRULL. And hi Mr. SHAMIN. And hi Mr. SHAHRUL. And today we want to discuss a topic that called Dikir Barat. Who don't know Dikir Barat? What it is? Everyone know, right? And as we know, Dikir Barat is a traditional game that is most loved by the Malay community in Kelantan. It exists among ordinary people in villages and suburbs in Kelantan. In the Dikir Barat performance, there is a group led by a tukang karut and tukang juara. They will talk nonsense while reciprocating rhymes and followed by you as a background voice with a loud and loud and loud and loud voice. Too much loud voice. This Western Dikir can be performed as entertainment or even compete. This game is usually played by the community in the rice harvest season and also at weddings. So we know that Dikir Barat is always played at weddings. And competition are often held by local youth associations, government bodies or certain individual to raise money. Dikir Barat is a new play compared to other traditional theatres. Its development is difficult to overcome because it often receives change in the form of its presentation from time to time according to the development of the time. So Dikir Barat is cannot forgotten. Okay, and the word Dikir Barat is the result of two artistic combinations, namely Dikir and poetry or Dikir and nonsense. The meaning of nonsense itself is from the term mengarut in the form of a poem or poem. So Dikir Barat, Dikir karut, Dikir pantun and Dikir poetry have the same meaning. The four Dikir have same meaning. However, in Kelantan, it is more famous as Dikir Barat, and in southern Thailand with Dikir karut. And now, Mr. SHAMIN, why do you think that Dikir Barat is still important or relevant to the younger generation? Can you answer my question?
Hi everyone, I am panel today and my name is Muhammad Nur Syami. Thank you MUIZZUDDIN. Dikir Barat is an important part of this cultural heritage in Malaysia that has value and relevance that can inspire and benefit the younger generation at this time. This is said to be so because there are several important and relevant reasons, including maintaining the authenticity of Malaysian culture. Dikir Barat shows the rich cultural and religious identity of Malaysia. In turn, it can help maintain cultural culture and traditional values that are important in everyday life. Second, the younger generation can learn cultural value. Dikir Barat teach children traditional values such as unity, collaboration, and diversity. This not only increases their knowledge of their culture heritage, but it also instills good value in society. The third is attaching the spirit national. Dikir Barat can be an effective tool awake the spirit of nationalism among the young generation by stretching love and loyalty to their culture. In addition, they are also measures to foster the interest to addition. They are also measures to foster the interest of the young generation in preserving the heritage of Dikir Barat. Among them is education based on cultural heritage. This lesson can incorporate lessons related to the heritage of Dikir Barat into the school curriculum. This can include value related to culture, art, music, and like which are important component of the Western Dikir identity. Finally, we advertise the cultural heritage of Dikir Barat by using the mass media. Teenagers that at this time are always active with the social media. Therefore, this cultural heritage need to advantage in a like that tool which are important component of the Western Dikir identity. Finally, we advertise the cultural heritage of Dikir Barat by using the mass media. Teenagers that at this time are always active with the social media. Therefore, this cultural heritage need to advantage in a astronomer to technology.
Thank you, Mr. Shamin, for the answers. And now, Mr. Shahrul, how can we cultivate the interest of the younger generation to preserve this Dikir Barat? What are the measures that can be taken? And that is my question, and thank you for answer that.
Hi everyone, I am opinion today. My name is SHAHRUL. In my opinion, Dikir Barat is one of the traditional Malay art form that involve singing, music and dance from the states of Kelantan. To foster the interest of the younger generation in preserving cultural heritage from Dikir Barat, there are several steps that can be taken. The first is school education that integrates Dikir Barat into the school curriculum or extracurricular activity. This can be done through the class, workshop, or shows that involve students in learning and practicing art at school. The second is the competition of festival will holding a Dikir Barat competition between school or district can be an attractive platform for the young generation. Cultural festival that include Dikir Barat show can also attract their interest. The third is collaboration with communities by involving the young generation in group or communities that actively practice Western Dikir can provide direct experience and foster a sense of ownership of this art. The fourth is the utilization of technology using social media or digital platform to share information, video, tutorial, or performance of Dikir Barat can reach a wider younger generation. The fifth is mentorship and training by holding training or mentoring program with near practitioners of Dikir Barat to transfer knowledge and skill for the younger generation. The sixth is the contemporary show by integrating modern elements into the Dikir Barat so to make it more relevant for the younger generation, such as combining modern music or dance its traditional element, and the last in the promotion and appreciation by giving appreciation or recognition for those who activity participate in preserving and developing the art of Dikir Barat can provide positive incentive to the younger generation. Therefore, by taking this step, we can make traditional art such as Dikir Barat more interesting and relevant for the younger generation, when ensuring that our cultural heritage remains alive and growing in the future. Thank you from me.
Wow, what a wonderful answers, Mr. Shahrul. And now, let we go to Mr. ASHRULL. Okay, my question, Mr. ASHRULL, is what are the impacts of Dikir Barat to our economy and our tourism sector in our country? Thank you, Mr. ASHRULL.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad ASHRULL. Thank you to our host today, MUIZZUDDIN. One of the news ways that result in the significant contribution of the tourism industry to Malaysian economy is cultural heritage tourism, which encompasses travelling to experience place, artifact and activities that authentically represents the story and the people of the past. Dikir Barat in Malaysia positively impact culture, heritage, economy and tourism by presenting and promoting traditional culture, creating job opportunity for the performer and organizer, attracting the tourism to rural area, enhancing Malaysian competitiveness and as culture tourism destination, and fostering social cohesion among diverse community. Tourism and versus exchange. It's also create income for performer, trainer and organizer, and that attract tourism for the scenic view and outdoor activity. The new tourism product culture and heritage tourism is putting Malaysia on the world map as one of destination for culture and heritage experience. It is due to the rich history and national culture heritage value. Study conclusively show that culture heritage traveller stay longer and spend more money than other kind of the traveller, which is evidence that culture heritage is no longer mere memory or culture reference. The term culture heritage is now moving toward broader and with scenario where it's often become the driving force for commercial, business, leisure and politics. Hence, the preservation and promoting of the culture heritage have become the center topic in international culture policy. And one such example is the inclusion of the culture heritage into the sustainable development agenda by the United Nations Education, Scientific and Culture Organization UNESCO to achieve sustainable culture heritage tourism, develop, requirement, maintenance and conserving the culture heritage that provides tourists with a quality experience. Unfortunately, the inseparable aspect of the culture heritage also cannot as the living culture asset has received less attention for the decade. This neglect is due to globalization and the changing and dynamic culture, which lead to dying interest to starting and practice prevention. Many believe that integrable cultural heritage is primitively and has no economic benefit, and therefore show little or no concern to the extension of this valuable asset.
Wow. What answers. And let's go to Mr. Shamin. And do you wish that Dikir Barat will be practiced by the future generation? State your reason. Thank you, Mrs. Shamin. Okay.
Thank you, MUIZZUDDIN again. My desire to see Dikir Barat continue to be practiced by future generation is an important step in preserving the wealth of traditional Malay culture. Therefore, the government need to encourage the younger generation to understand the value of this Dikir Barat. By introducing these traditional art to culture activities of formal education can help keep the culture of the West so that it does not come outdated. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shamin, for the answers. And thank you to our panels today. And we are about to end. And now, clearly we know that cultural heritage more directly engage our curiosity for knowledge. It teaches us about particular times, about architecture, engineering, design, environment, social structure, economy, artistry, craftsmanship, technical knowledge, religious belief, challenge, triumphs, and injustice. It offers an appreciation of history and lets us understand something about the way in which people live. And cultural heritage is important to us and important to our generation by generation. But heritage is not only about the past. It symbolizes how people think of themselves, their predecessors, and their neighbors today, as well as about the world they occupy. In that sense, cultural heritage can offer us valuable lessons by way of positive, negative, and even ambiguous examples. The cultural heritage sites, collections, and traditions can at their best teach us about tolerance and respect for a diverse humanity. And also, cultural heritage can give us an appreciation of the force of nature. Cultural heritage can even help us heal in the face of social strife and natural disaster. Saving cultural heritage can help save us from the foibles of intolerance and prejudice toward our fellow human beings and our ignorance and arrogance about our role and impact on the planet. It can remind us of our better nature and can help us live in a more human, respectful world. Thank you. See you again.